Ubisoft sucks. Man, I fully believe a study needs to be conducted on the downfall of Ubisoft, because I remember a time when Ubisoft was one of the top dogs in the video game industry. Yet it seems like, in the last few years, Ubisoft has been a bit of a joke. Their most recent joke, Star Wars Outlaws, namely the different editions of the game. Like they're being totally roasted, dragged through the mud, and bullied for just how awful this is. And rightfully so, and basically the response to all this has been a complete and total PR nightmare, because it's honestly terrible. So bad that from my perspective, I may avoid buying the game on day one altogether, and instead wait for the inevitable sale. So you're probably questioning, what is it with these editions that has most of the internet dunking on old Ubisoft? Well, let's take a quick look at what they're offering. Taking a quick look, you have three editions. You have your standard edition, which includes the base game and a pre-order bonus for $70. That's not bad, that seems to be pretty much the standard across the board when it comes to video games. What's the pre-order bonus? It's just cosmetic stuff. And then for an additional $40, you have the Gold Edition, which comes with the base game, the same pre-order bonuses, 3 days of early access, and then a season pass. Say what you want about season passes, I don't really care. The reason why this is so bad is because this one includes an exclusive mission for those that paid the extra $40. Apparently one mission or quest is worth $40 more in this game. And we're not done yet, because they have an Ultimate Edition, which comes with the base game, pre-order bonuses, 3 days of early access, the season pass, and a bunch of other cosmetic content and a digital art workbook. I hope you're sitting down for $130 US. I mean, I hope this comes with a pack of cigarettes, because I like to light one up when I'm getting fucked like that. And Ubisoft has since responded to this by saying, to clarify, Jabba the Hutt and the Hutt Cartel are one of the main syndicates in Star Wars Outlaws, and will be part of the experience for everyone who purchases the game regardless of the edition. The Jabba's Gambit mission is an optional additional mission with the Hutt Cartel, along with Kay and Nyx's journey across the Outer Rim. This mission will be available to those who purchase the Season Pass or an edition of the game which includes the Season Pass. So basically it's either come up with the cash and pay for it so that way you can experience it, or just basically experience FOMO, which is a fear of missing out. Look, I have no problem with pre-orders containing cosmetic content, but I have a problem when developers decide to lock things behind paywalls that are actually impactful to the player, such as weapons or exclusive missions. Because you're taking content that could very easily be in the game or could have been in the game initially to create some sort of extra sales for yourselves. Just put it into the game. I don't exactly understand why Jabba's Gambit needs to be taken out of the game and become an exclusive mission for players. It's not going to be a huge selling point. You think one mission is going to get people to buy the game? Fuck you. I'm not going to buy this. This is insane. And it's not like this game is really getting that much hype anymore. I think a lot of people are starting to kind of realize it's a Ubisoft-led project, which, if you really followed anything Ubisoft has done over the last few years, it hasn't been anything spectacular. Far Cry, Assassin's Creed, Ghost Recon games, they're all basically just reskinned of one another and end up being the same thing year to year, and you end up spending $70 on this crap, or they show you something that looks really pretty and ends up being a complete and total disaster at launch. And like, while I see that there's some sort of promise with this game and this could be like a big turning point, you basically just shot yourselves in the foot now. A game that would have probably got you back on track, given you a really good IP to build off of for future games, you probably just screwed yourselves. I probably won't buy this until there's like a big sale at some point around like Black Friday, and I advise all of you to do the same. I would not buy this game at launch. It's stupid. The developers clearly don't care, and I don't think it's like the developers who worked really hard on this game. I think it's a lot of it coming from the publisher and then them dealing with their own investors. But seriously, taking content out of the game away from the player to drive sales up is not the answer to sell your game. You probably, again, you just shot yourselves in the foot. I don't know why you did this. I hope they probably just change something around that time. Maybe they have a, change of heart, or see that people aren't going to buy this game and it flops. And if it flops, good. I hope that actually sends a big message to other game developers to stop doing this crap, because it's not right. It's not the right thing to do. Take content away from the players or create imbalance within your games just so you can drive sales up. Just make it cosmetic content. That's fine. Cosmetic content doesn't hurt anyone, and it's okay. That's not the problem. It's when you take content away from the players or create some sort of imbalance in your game by including like a special weapon for people that pre-ordered. That's when it's a problem. But I'd like to know what you have to say in the comments section below. What do you think of the Star Wars Outlaws problem? What do you think of Ubisoft now? Do you think they're the same studio that they used to be? I'd love to know what you have to say in the comments section below. If you enjoyed the video, great. Maybe consider leaving a like. And if you didn't, well, it's not getting much better than this. And to Ubisoft, you can kiss the fattest part of my succulent ass. I'm not buying this. And again, implore none of you to buy this at all. Oh, and I forgot to mention, apparently Ubisoft is just outright removing games from people's stores. I mean, just it's fumble after fumble after fumble.